Hello, hi ghoulies, hi everyone, welcome. For those of you that don't know, my name is Ebony Chainsaw and I love discussing everything horror. So today what I wanted to discuss with you is basically, how's everybody doing? I hope everyone is well, feeling good, staying positive. I know that there's so many things that's going out in the world today, and just, to do the best that you can, stay positive, stay strong. Let's keep pushing forward. But today, what I want to discuss with you is with all the changes that's going on in the world, how can you prepare yourself to just be able to take care of you and your family? And I bring this up because, a lot of the things that are going on now, we never ever thought in a million years that this would be a thing. But guys, it's a thing. And, with me being a horror movie enthusiast, a lot of times when I, see a lot of things that are going on, I'm like, oh my goodness, that was in that scary movie I seen. That was in that scary movie I seen. That's why they wrote this movie, because it was in that movie that I seen. That's how life has been lately. So I wanted to bring up, if you guys can see my background with the zombies, is what if, and I can't say this is too far-fetched because a couple years ago or so when C-19 came through, the CDC had an actual pamphlet that said what you would do in case of a zombie apocalypse, and some of the things you can do. And I think they did it that way just to get people more engaged and knowledgeable of things that we can do to keep ourselves safe in the midst of some type of natural disaster or crises or something, what you would do. So with me, I thought that was pretty cool for them, the CDC, to do that and say, what to do in case of a zombie apocalypse. And even though it was a joke, or was it? I don't know. Did anybody see that when that first came out back in the day? Because, when I heard about it, I thought it was really cool. Then I started asking myself, what would I do? So, I thought, maybe we can kind of just start a discussion of if we ever found ourselves not necessarily in the zombie apocalypse, but something similar, what would we do? Now, I would like to share with so, some of the ideas that I have, I just wanted to share them with you. Maybe they'll be helpful. And, if you happen to have any ideas for yourself, just go ahead and share them down in the comments below. Let's get a conversation started. So, what I would do in case of a zombie apocalypse or something that's similar to it, I think what I would do is, one, make sure that I have plenty of lighting. Now, before I even do that, I have me like a book bag on wheels, so that it's kind of like a go bag. Everyone needs a form of a go bag, whether it's a backpack or a suitcase or some type of rolling book bag. So if something happens, you can immediately get the freak up out of there as soon as you can with no hesitation. But in order for us to be able to do that realistically, we have to have a few items. Some of the items that I have is let me also point this out. This is if you want to hunker down in your home, and then you actually have to have some things. If you want to go out on the grid, you may need a few things too. So if you can, try to prepare, that way. Now, everybody doesn't have the money. I sure know I don't. But what I do a lot of times is I just go to the dollar store or even the Dollar General, something like that, and get you a few items. One thing that you can possibly get that is not that expensive is try to get you a bottle of honey, because honey is, if you can get a bottle of honey at a discount store or something, honey does not go bad. You can have that for a very, very long time. It has health benefits. You can put it inside of things that you eat. It has many uses. Another thing that you can get that's affordable is some rubbing alcohol or peroxide. Those things can also be found possibly at the dollar store or the Dollar General or something similar to that type of store. Another thing that I did was I bought some tea lights because they have the little tea lights at the dollar store. Sometimes you can get 20 in a pack. And then you can also get the aluminum pans. Now the aluminum pans, you can actually make something to heat your food up. So if you get a few canned foods, let's say at the dollar store, you can use that aluminum pan with the tea lights to go ahead and heat up some food. They have a lot of cool YouTube videos on there that you can listen to tell you how to do that, to heat your food with tea lights and aluminum pans. So look into that, So those are some of the items that I would use. And then, what else you can get? Go to the Goodwill. So like I said, at the Goodwill, dollar store, anything, you can get a lot of good items. The Goodwill, you can possibly even get you some tarp, because they always say tarp is really, really important. So if you get a leak in your house due to a storm, or if you have to go out on the grid, try to find those type of things. They can really help you. Also, another item you can probably get at the dollar store is sometimes they have the bandanas. So like if you can get a bandana, that's one of the things you want to add to your list. Try to get something kind of bright colored, because sometimes if you have to go out on the grid and you have to use those to tie it around a stick or attach something to it, or even probably use the bandana as something to clean first aid cuts or anything like that. The bandanas have a lot of use. So I just thought that I would just pretty much put that in your mind as to, try your best to be prepared. Even if you have a limited budget, just do the best that you can. And guys, don't be scared. Just stay prepared, stay positive. Things will be fine. And and I'm so glad, because of course horror movies are for entertainment, but sometimes when they write these stories, it's almost like they're kind of telling you something, or it makes you think. It's very thought-provoking at times. So I just want to put that out there, guys. Be safe, be kind to others, and most of all, be prepared. This is Ebony Chainsaw. Thank you so much for listening to what I have to say, and I'm out. Peace.